After more than 7 years with Cirque du Soleil, our next guest created a bold and almost hard to fathom performance called Power Tower. And Darren Bursick joins us along with fellow performer Veronica Gann. I'm going to go with you first, Darren, because 7 years as a gymnast, or how many years as a gymnast total?
Many years as a gymnast.
And 7 years with Cirque du Soleil.
Yes.
I am so blown away by now what the level that gymnastics is at. It worries me about young people deciding to go into it.
Absolutely. Every generation it gets harder and harder and harder, and they're just training longer. The technique gets more precise, and yeah, it's amazing now. When I watch it, I could never do what they're doing these days.
How old are you?
39.
Isn't that ripe old age to be
I'm a geriatric
contorting
actor, yeah.
on? I'm
Yes.
like,
yes, I'm
you're
quite
giving,
old for an acrobat. Yeah.
I mean, and are you still in the same? Can you still breathe the same? I mean,
I have to train a lot smarter. It's still just as hard, but a lot smarter than I used to. Yeah.
what would you do if you weren't doing gymnastics?
If I wasn't doing gymnastics, oh geez,
You're gonna have to think about that.
Yeah. I don't know. I like show. I like to do live events and stuff like that. Maybe just in a different capacity. Maybe
That would a good segue.
Yeah.
Veronica, now you are flying through the air like Peter Pan, and you're playing a musical instrument. What is that all about? How can you possibly do that?
It takes a lot of concentration. I think, unfortunately, my biggest concern is dropping my violin.
So how do you hold it, or I mean?
I tie it to my neck with a really long scarf, and then I have this contraption that I made out of rubber bands to go around my wrist, tied to my bow.
What do you? All right, so if you got both hands full, and something snaps, or you think, what can I hold on to, right? Don't you think about that? And you go, well, I can't hold on to anything.
Right, I've had that thought, but I mean, first of all, the guys that rig me up are really experienced acrobats. They're the Walenda family, which...
Oh, you have the Walenda family?
Yes, the flying
My
Walendas.
gosh, they are the most incredible flying troupe ever.
Yes, we have Lyric and Rietta, I think she is 51, and
Jiminy.
you see her spinning in the air like this, dangling from the back of her head at one point. I mean, these people are veterans, and I could...
Are they in this show?
Yes, they are.
They are. The Walendas are in Cirque Musica?
Yes.
That is fantastic. Oh, my gosh. Then we're in for a lot of great performances.
Yes.
And a lot
Absolutely.
of experience. When is this going to open? Do you remember?
This is next Saturday at the Dr. Pepper Center in Frisco. We have 2 shows. I think one is at 3 p.m., one's 7:30.
And I'll probably repeat that for you in just a minute. Okay, when you called your mother and said, Mother, I'm not only going to be playing an instrument, but I'm going to be flying through the air, what'd she say?
I think she hung up the phone. I think I heard a ugh first, and then
I know she's very proud of you.
after she's seen me survive it, yes, but before she saw it, I think she just thought, oh, my crazy daughter. Ugh.
What is that pole attached to at the bottom?
The
pole,
pole that I'm on.
yeah.
I have 4 legs, basically.
What do you mean?
It's got 4 legs to keep it from toppling over. Yeah.
What's it made of?
Just some kind of metal. I'm not even sure to tell you.
You
the
mean,
truth.
wait a minute, you're telling me that you're hanging onto that thing by 4 little spindly legs?
Yeah,
They're not
yeah.
anchored in the floor or anything?
They're not. Sometimes if I get spinning fast enough that, it jostles about.
Well,
but,
what keeps it from, when you go over, what's it anchored by?
luckily, I'm short and the legs are longer than I am. Yeah.
Okay, when we return, we're going to get a glimpse into Cirque Musica's The Power Tower when it comes to life with us. So stay with us, because you don't want to miss this. This is an incredible talent by 2 spectacular performers. So we'll be right back.